First things first, listen, if you're watching this video and your team is top of the league, hit that like button right now. 5 out of 5. Who would have predicted that start to the season, man? Listen, look, today was not perfect, I get that, but we can't really have many complaints, can we? If we're 5 out of 5, we cannot have many complaints. But before I get into all of that, one thing I'm going to ask from you today is, look, my country, Pakistan, is suffering with a lot of floods right now. So any revenue from this match day, all that YouTube stuff, is going to go straight to that flood relief. So there's a link in the description where I'm setting up a Just Giving page where I'll make that donation eventually after a few days. And what I'd ask for you guys, anyone watching this video, if you can just donate a little bit, how about £1 for every win Arsenal have had this season? If you can just donate in the link below, I'd really appreciate that, because I've set the target at £1,000. That will go a long way to support all of those people suffering in Pakistan. So please do that. And if you can't do that, please share this video, man. The more people that watch it, the more chances are of reaching that target and donating some really important funds. They say a third of the country is affected by the floods right now. So it's a really bad situation out there. But enough of that. I'm going to talk about Arsenal because that's what you're here to listen to. And man, what can I say? You know, today is one of those days where we got the 3 points, but there was so much room for improvement. And I'm saying that with the only team in the league with a 100% record, and I'm talking about room for improvement. We're talking about the fact that we need to sign players. You know, there's how many hours left of the transfer window now? There's 1 day left. There's so much more that I think we can do to improve in terms of our squad and also our performances like today. And then you think about the fact that we're already doing so well. It's a recipe for a very exciting season. But let's get into the game today. First off, I want to talk about Bukayo Saka, because I remember at many points with Bukayo Saka since he broke into the team, such a young kid, and I would look at him, not Laka, not anyone else, I'd look at Bukayo Saka and think to myself, he's our talisman. If Arsenal are going to do something today, he needs to do it. And time again, he came up trumps, he did the business for us. When we as fans looked at him, he did the business for us. And you know what, now that's flipped on its head. Now he needs us in a way, because I'm so glad he got his assist today, because I feel like he deserves something from, you know, his efforts. Pardon me. But you know, the chance that he missed in the first half was awful. That was an absolute sitter, and I really feel like his confidence right now isn't up there, and that only would have damaged his confidence further. But we need to remember as fans, there were times, many times, where he stepped up, he made the difference. And it's all come too soon for him in a way. He shouldn't, even now, after all the experience he's got, shouldn't have that level of responsibility in a team like this. It should be for a more senior player. But instead, we hold him to such high expectations, and that's because of what he's created. We as fans now need to get round him and support him, because, as I say, like, he's done the business for so long for us. I'm really glad he got his assist, and as far as I'm concerned, every single time, you know, he does something that doesn't go his way, we need to be out there supporting him as fans. Now, Sambi Lokonga is another person I want to talk about today. Sambi was absolutely brilliant. He was so composed in the middle, barely gave the ball away. His duels were brilliant. He won I don't really remember him losing anything on the ground or in the air. I don't think anyone managed to dribble past him. He was absolutely brilliant. Very tidy with the ball. Barely gave the ball away. One of the only examples I can remember was when Nketiah potentially got fouled and he had tried to play a through ball. I thought Sambi was absolutely brilliant. And, you know, it's not easy coming into a competitive game like this. You haven't played in a long time, and you're coming into a team where, on one hand, it's easier because it's a team that's playing well, but on the other hand, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that, because you've got to get up to that level straight away. And if there's that pressure, if it doesn't go Arsenal's way today, people are going to start talking about why it was different, and the fact that, oh, you know, our midfield has changed and Zambi's come in and stuff. So you've got to get up right to the level as the last player. And I thought in the last game, El Neni had a brilliant game, but Sambi continued that really tidy. And I do think Mikel deserves some credit, because I feel like these players that come in, he makes the role slightly easier for them. Sambi didn't do anything too complex. He didn't overcommit himself in any way, and just like El Neni in the last game. And when you look at their game, when you look at how well they did, as a result of what I think Arteta has told them to come out and the style of play that they need to adhere to. It suits a player that hasn't played in a while and just needs to come on and have a solid game and not be expansive, not do anything crazy. So I thought he did really, really well. Now, talking of the goals, so the winner. Let's focus on the winner first with Martinelli. Martinez, for the first goal and the winner, has had a bit of a nightmare. So as far as I'm concerned, Martinez is still a gooner. But brilliant ball by Saka to find Martinelli in the first place. Martinez should have done a lot better. But if that error was bad for the first goal, I mean, awful, absolutely awful. And it's kind of making me think, like, you know, we got slightly fortunate today when you look at those two goals. And perhaps so did Villa, because I don't think they're trying to score direct from a corner. And from what I saw, it seemed to go in directly from that corner. I still need to watch replays to see whether it was a foul or not. But let me know in the comments below, should that have stood? Because I can't see how Aaron Ramsdale was beaten direct from a corner if he wasn't impeded in some way. And if in fact it wasn't a foul and that goal has stood rightly, that's a massive, massive error. So really this game is a game of goalkeeping mistakes, and luckily it was 2 from Arsenal's ex-keeper and 1 from Arsenal's current keeper in that case. But you know, I really, the one frustration I have from today, and where I feel like we could really, really improve, is that if you look at Aaron Ramsdale, where I was in the ground, I was, you know, right behind Aaron Ramsdale in the second half. He's continuously going on at the ball boy closest to him. He did not get along with him all game. He kept on telling him, slow down, slow down, slow down. I felt like, you know, why aren't we playing with the ambition to go and get that second goal? You know, in this league, that if you don't go and try and get that second goal, you're a sitting duck, and other teams are going to come in and attack you. They're not scared. There's not that fear factor. And Villa came and they managed to force a goal, and I felt like you could see it coming. I would have liked Mikel Arteta to act a bit earlier, to make a substitution that showed a bit of ambition. And also the players, they need to believe more, get on the front foot. We should have learned against, you know, with Fulham, that you need to be clinical, you need to get a lead on the board. So when Villa did score that goal, luckily for Arsenal, as we've done repeatedly this season, we've scored a goal very, very quickly. And watch out for my 5 at 5 tomorrow, because I'll go into a bit more detail on how incredible Arsenal have been so far this season in terms of responding to going a goal down. It's unbelievable, our record. It's a matter of like just a few minutes. Each time we concede, we go and score goals. And it's been the story of the first 5 games whenever we conceded, but I'll cover that more in my 5 at 5. As far as I'm concerned now, it's a big, big game on Sunday. And look, maybe this is what you could say like our first big test. Because listen, United aren't exactly impressive, but they have definitely improved since their early start to the season. Let me know your predictions for the game against United. And as I said, please do like this video, comment, all of that stuff, and share it if you can't donate in the link. Until next time, see you later. Hopefully 6 out of 6.